So guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be discussing about how to build a landing page using Elementor. So a landing page or a product sales page. So in the previous video, I've discussed about how to create a home page for your websites. So there's need for me to touch on building landing pages, most particularly sales page. So using Elementor. So to build a sales page, we need two important things: a page builder and a form builder. And the page builder will be making use of here is Elementor page builder, and the form builders could either be WP Forms or Ninja Forms. And what is the essence of the form builders? It's just that we are just using it to get our customers information. So whenever they visit our website, we'll be able to get their contact details, so in order for us to follow up with their orders. So that's the main reason we need a form builder. So I'll be jumping right into my screen now to share with you guys what I have in text here, and I'll also be explaining as I read through. So building a product sales page. So what is a sales page? Okay, let me explain first. A sales page is simply a page of your website, because I think by now we should know that a website would always contain several pages. So a website is simply a collection of several pages. So pages makes up a website. So that's it. So what's now a sales page? A sales page is just a particular page on your website which you yourself you've dedicated for a particular product. That's to sell a product. Because the concept of using a sales page to sell now is something very, very valuable, because you as an online entrepreneur, you can't afford to send people to your website whereby when they get to your website they eventually get confused. They see product 1, product 2, product 3, whereas the ad you placed on whichever platform, the ad was meant to sell a particular product. But unknowingly for most online marketers, or should I say online entrepreneurs, they run an ad for a particular product and they send people to their websites instead of sending them to a particular product page. In fact, the product page for that particular product they're advertising on. So what's the effect of this? When you run an ad and you send people to your websites, they land on your website and they eventually get confused. You understand? There is just like you sending somebody to a building, and the person on arriving to that particular, you didn't even give the person a direction to go to a particular place, like go to this room. You just send the person to the compound. The person starts opening different doors. So eventually, before the person even makes decision to enter the particular door which you want the person to, the person will have gotten overwhelmed and gets distracted and leave your website. So that's the main reason for having a landing page, a product sales page. It could also be a landing page, but a product sales page, as I call it. So a product sales page carries the information of a particular product, a product sales page. So the product, a particular product you are running an ad for, when your audience clicks on that particular link, it takes them directly to the product sales page, whereby they get more information about that particular product you're advertising. So that's the essence of a sales page. So that's just simply the essence of a sales page. It carries the products, the description, more description of the product, because on your hard copy you won't even have that luxury of space to describe what the product is. So hence you need to send them to a sales page or a product sales page to learn more about the product you are selling, to see more pictures about the product. If there's video, it will go a long way as well. And most importantly, to give them a call to action, a particular action to take. Because a product sales page is of no use without you telling your visitors what to do particularly. Even when they know they're on the page to come and make purchase, you still need to tell them what to do. That's the sense of including a call to action on your sales page. So it's very, very important. In fact, that's even one. If you have a picture on your sales page with description, with a call to action, it's likely to even convert more than a sales page that has every details without a call to action. You understand? So that's just simply it, a sales page. So I'll be reading what I have on my screen for more info on it, so you guys can understand better. So it says sales page, also known as a product sales page, is a particular page of a website that is designed specifically to advertise a unique product of a business, like I said earlier. So it carries the whole details of the product, like pictures, videos, and description of the said products to be sold, including the order process, so, and the call to action buttons. So the other process in form of you do this fill form, you understand. So things like that, the other processes, and call to action buttons, click here to do this, click here to do that. So those are the vital things a sales page or a product sales page should contain. So I read further. It can also be referred to as a landing page because it is where visitors usually land once they click on a link that takes them to the page. So once they click, this link could either be they could click on it either through an advert, or through search. Probably they are searching on one of these search engines and they stumbled on your product link. They click on it and they land on that product page. So it can also be called a landing page, and it's also a product page, more of product page. So I read further. It says a sales page can be called a landing page, but a landing page might not necessarily be a sales page. It could be a home page, about us page, etc. for some other businesses. So this particular paragraph looks a little bit technical, but let me just quickly explain. So when you say a sales page could be a landing page, in the sense that it is where your visitors would land having clicked on your link, on that particular link. So it could be a sales page, could be a landing page, but not all landing page are sales page. I hope that is very clear. Let me come again. A sales page could be a landing page. Let me explain that. A sales page could be a landing page in the sense that wherever you place the link, either through ad or wherever people stumbled on the ad, on the link, either through ad or through search engine, if they click on it, once they land on that sales page, it is called a landing page for them. So it automatically becomes a landing page. But not all landing pages are sales page, because there are some websites, their landing pages are home page, and the home pages are more of some businesses like that. Their home pages are more of about the business, so they are not really there to sell anything. It's not really a product sales page. So it's actually a landing page, but not a sales page. So that's just the simple illustration of that paragraph, simple explanation of the paragraph. A sales page could be a landing page, but a landing page might not necessarily be a sales page. So like I said earlier, the last paragraph I have here, it says all we need to build a sales page is just the Elementor page builder and a form builder, which could either be the WP form or a Ninja forms. And what do we need those forms for? To collect our customers' order info. So that's just it about the product sales page. I've actually explained this particular subtopic in one of the previous videos, but I think this is an opportunity for you guys to still learn more about what a sales page is. So I want to believe we have learned even more than what I explained earlier. So I'll be going further now to the next slide on my screen, which says landing page stroke product sales page creation. Landing page stroke product sales page creation. So I have like 3 formats here. This is the first format. This is the first format. This is the second format, and this is the third format. But the first format is a bit long, and that will be the first thing we'll be treating very quickly. because I never intend making this video too long and boring. I want it short and concise with precise information, value information. So this particular format now goes thus. The first thing should be on your sales page. They're like vital elements of a product sales page. The things you should have on your product sales page. So the first thing you should be having there is your heading. That's the heading. That's what's the name of the product, or you could use the heading could be in form of the feature of the product. So let me quickly run through this 16 outlines here. So the second one is picture. That's the product pictures, followed by the price. You could have the original price and the promo price, followed by the order button, which is also known as a call to action. Then you can then describe the product. Then you can follow that with a guarantee. Then the number 7 item I have here is the product video, if there is any. So if you have the product video, you could include it there, and if you don't have, just use a picture of the product, or pictures of the product in carousel form. So carousel is like a sliding pictures. So then you can follow that with another call to action button, which could be either click here to do this, or click here to chat via WhatsApp or something. So one thing that should reoccur, or that should keep recurring on your sales page, should be your call to action, because that's just one button that will make them do what you want them to do. So a sales page is of no use without a call to action. So you have to keep repeating it. If it's possible, make it like 4 or 5 times. Let them just keep at every angle. Let them just keep seeing your call to action. Click here to place another. Click here to place another. Click here to. So it's very, very vital. So the number 9 outline here says key features and picture. That's the product features. You have to include the product features. So it's very, very important. The features, and the features would come in form of the benefits. As you list the features, then you describe them using the benefits, because it won't be enough for you to just list the features. Features don't sell, benefits sells. So you list the features, then you list the features in form of benefits. So you explain that way for them to know what they stand to gain buying your product. Very, very important. I will repeat, features don't sell, benefits sells. So that's just it. Then the number 10 outline I have here is testimonials and review, customers testimonials and reviews. If you have any, you can include it. So 11th one, you can restate the price again. Then you followed by creating a sense of urgency, or what we call FOMO. FOMO is known as fear of missing out. You create such a statement that would make them feel like they are missing out. It could be in form of a countdown clock, or a statement like place your order within 24 hours. It's called a sense of urgency, or FOMO, something like that. So you should clearly state your delivery mode and your method of payment. Your delivery mode and your method of payment. So clearly state it. And on this particular outline, your delivery mode, since it depends on whosoever is watching this video, if you are new to the business, I think you would attract more customers when your delivery mode is a free delivery. Yes, let it be a kind of free delivery, and your payment mode should also be payment on delivery. Probably when your brand begins growing, then you can just remove the free delivery, but people just like free things anyways. You can just keep doing the free delivery, and you include the delivery fee into the actual price. So they believe that's just the tactics about it. But the payment method is a way I'll call it risk reversal, because people are skeptical buying from people they don't know, brands they don't know. So you giving them an option to pay on the spot, it would even would calm them down to want to patronize you. So if I'm standing and you are standing and you want to sell your own products, telling them to make payment before you probably ship the product to them, and I'm telling them I'll take the product to them before they make payments. You know they will definitely want to go with my own option. So that's just the way of doing it. But once your brand begins growing, you can then decide to do payment on payment before delivery, or you find a way to integrate this what's it called, payment gateways to your website where they make payments even while you sleep. You just receive alerts. So it depends. It depends, like I said earlier, it depends on how you've been running your business, how large or how grown your brand is. So next thing here is other details. Other details could be a form of information you want to pass to them, probably before they order, or your terms and condition, so many other things like that. So I shouldn't have put this, but I just decided to put it so you can know the kind of things your sales page should contain. You could have some information to that you want to pass to them, probably some fee you want them to pay before delivery, or one or two information you wish to pass to them. So it's also necessary anyways. So another thing here is order button. Like I said, you have to keep including it almost like 4 to 5 times on your sales page. That is very, very important. Then lastly, the order form. So that's just the format one I have for creating a product sales page. So right now I'll be walking us through how to quickly develop a landing page or a product sales page. I'll call it a product sales page. So and I want to believe every one of us watching this video already own a website. Whosoever is watching this video, you already own a website and you know how to navigate your WordPress dashboard. So this is my own WordPress dashboard, already logged in, and I want to believe you're already logged in as well. If not, quickly log in and follow my lead. So what you want to do next is just go straight to pages over on it. You don't need to click on it, but even if you click on it, just click on add new. You add new page this way. Click on add new page. Then the particular product you are selling, you title the page with that product name. So in that regard, I'll be naming my own page as bag or anti-theft bag, this way. So once you are able to title the page, you see something like a permalink comes up here. Your permalink is like a link that would lead people to that particular page after you are done creating the page. So you notice once I click on publish here now, a permalink would come here. It's just like a link to that particular page that you are creating. So but before I click on that, one important thing, by your right hand side, scroll down, come to this page attributes where you have templates. Click on it. As you can see, it says default template. Click on it, select Elementor Canvas, then publish. It's very important, but I would like to show you the how do I put it, what it looks like if you probably forget choosing Elementor Canvas here. Let's say you forget and it's on default template and you publish this way. I'll be publishing it now this way. So published already. As you can see, this is the permalink, as you can see. So this is my domain name, olusholadaniel.com. Then the permalink is anti-theft bag. So my domain name, then followed by the page name, so to say. So now the page has been titled, the link has been created. The next thing now is you click on edit with Elementor. As simple as that. We are 19 minutes down. Edit with Elementor. edit with Elementor. So we are up, 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 and I want to believe every one of us is right on this Elementor page now. So what next do we have to do? So like I said the other time, I said before we publish, we should on our right hand side we should click on under page attributes, we should select Elementor canvas instead of default template. So for those of us that might probably forget changing it, this is the result here. You have something like, they call it footer, like what you are seeing, what my mouse is hovering over right now. This is called footer. So, and you might not want to build your page this way. So what you have to do, come to this top bottom left corner. I said top bottom left corner rather. Click on settings this way. Then you can see this page layout. Change it to Elementor canvas. So once I change it to Elementor canvas, now this page would become blank, completely blank, no footer, no header. So then you can start building your website afresh, your landing page afresh, as you can see. So once you are done, you click on update this way, update, and make sure you always update your work at every point. Very, very important. So before I proceed, I'll quickly like to show you guys something. As you can see, this background is white now. In case you wish to change your landing page background, just come this way like this. That's it. You go to site setting. It's actually your site's background anyways. Click on site setting this way, then go to background. See, background, you could either choose classic image or a gradient. Gradient is like a mixture of two colors. Let me quickly demonstrate that. Let's say gradient. That's a gradient, but I won't be doing that anyways. You see, a mixture of two colors. This is red. Let me put white here, and this is, as you can see, that's gradient. So if you are choosing this a classic color, it would rather be a single color, either white or red. So that's it. So whatever color you choose, maybe you want to go back to your default color, just click on this circled arrow, clear. Okay, it goes back to default. So you can just close it, and let's go back to the business of the day. Discard. So we are back on our Elementor page. So we are building a product sales page, and I'll be using a product, particularly an anti-theft backpack, to walk us through the process of building a landing page. And we'll be following the format I showed us the other time, which is this, the first format. So we are going through these 16 steps now very quickly. We are 23 minutes down. So and another thing I would like to advise you guys is, before you begin building your page, make sure you have all your what's it called, everything you wish to use for the page, the descriptions, the pictures, the everything you want to use. In fact, you can just have something like a page draft. Let you have all your text readily available, every element you want to use to build that page. So it won't really it will be tiring, so to say. It will be tiring if you start building a page and you begin leaving the page to source for items you want to use, to start racking your brain to compose sales copies and all of those. So make sure you have your sales copy readily available, the images, everything you want to do. Just make sure you have them, not even in your brain, make sure you have them written down or typed somewhere, better still, so you can easily copy and paste. So it's a very, very vital information. Well, you can try building a page and getting the things you need right, the things you need right on that page, it will actually wear you out. In fact, there's some inspirations you need to get that might get lost on the way. So but once you have everything already prepared, within 10 minutes you are done building your page, because you know the things you want to impute. And just make sure you follow strictly what you have laid down to follow. Then after, you can revisit the build page and start making some addition or subtraction. But I think it's better that way, rather than you building and begin racking your brain, stressing yourself out, sourcing for pictures on the internet. Have everything readily available. So right now, guys, we begin. So as you can see on my screen here, I have mine readily available. Everything, the wordings under each outline, 16, as you can see. So what I'll just be doing here right now is copying and pasting, and it would be in your own best interest to just follow this particular way of building your sales page. Have everything you want to use, all elements, have them readily available: text, videos, pictures, everything. So the first thing here is the headline. Now follow, guys. What you have to do first off is, I've explained this is in one of my previous videos, that's navigating through Elementors. So the very first thing you want to do here is create a section or drag a structure this way. So we have different type of structure formats. It could be a single structure, it could be 2-column structure, 3 columns, as you can see. But all this I won't be explaining now. The explanations have been done in one of the videos I did earlier. So I'll be selecting a single structure here this way. Just click on it, as you can see it. So we have a structure already. The next thing is to add a heading, to add a text heading. As you can see, that's the very first thing. I'm following this page format. And I will advise you guys to follow suit as well. Maybe when you become a professional, then you can start finding your way through building a sales page, whichever way it comes to your mind. But right now, stick to this particular format. It will save you a lot of stress. So the very first thing is the headline, which I already have mine typed out already. So now what you want to do is you want to add an element to this structure, which is the heading element. So where do you get the elements? You can either call it an element or a widget, and you can find them by your left hand side on your screen this way, under this Elementor. So you can find them here. We have them a lot, whatever it is you want to use. So the very first thing is heading. So what you do now is you come on this. WordPress has actually made website building easier. So what you do now is you drag that particular thing you need from the element widget. You drag it and drop it in the structure. So for example, we need a text heading this way. This is it right here. So you drag it like this, drop it in between this blue line like this. Make sure this blue line is cutting across the screen. Then you drop it this way. You have your heading already. As you can see. Add your text here. So, and I want to believe you guys are following. I want to believe if at any point you are missing something, you can just pause the video and go back. Make sure you are not missing anything. Very, very vital. So we have the heading widget dropped already. So now the next thing is, what do you have as your own heading? That's the next question. I already have my own heading typed out, so I'll be copying it and pasting. So another thing you guys should take notes of is you can either type in from here directly, or you type from your left hand side here, this title box this way. You can just remove the the pretext and input your own text. So this way, let me copy. I can actually type them out, but this is the way I build my pages. I write them down, then I copy and paste when I begin building the page. So you paste it here this way, or you type it in your own case. So you type it. The next thing is you might want to align it. You center align it this way. You center align it. So size, you can either enlarge it small, you can see, extra large, extra large, but I would not advise you guys to do the sizing here. There is a place for that. So the next thing you want to do after the alignment is go to style. This under this style, you can do so many things. You can edit your text color. You can make adjustment to your text in size, in shape, everything. So you can change your text color this way. You can change it to this. You can change it to red. Change it to red that way. Then typography, you can, under this typography, you can change the text fonts. But for me, I use Roboto Condes. My best fonts are Roboto Condes, Montserrat, Poppin, and Josephine San. But for this video, I'll be making use of this Roboto Condes. So we have it this way. So you can change the size from here like this. You can change the size, but for the size, I'll be making use of 50. 50 is good. I'll be making use of 50. So but this text, I want this text to be white. But if I make it white, then it's going to blend with the background. So what do I need to do? I have to change the background color. So, and how do you do that? Come to this particular place. This place my mouse is on, edit, that says edit section. Click on it. So from here, you can change the background for this particular section. So inside this section, you have, like I explained earlier, I already have a video that has explained all these things. I think I'll have to speed up now. So you would change the section color. So the section houses the column. This is the column here, and it houses the element itself, which is the heading. So we can change the color for the column alone. We can change the color for the element alone, and we can change for the section. So whatever color we choose for the section would affect the column and every other thing. So we are changing the color for the section. So this is how you do that. Click on this middle button, edit, that says edit section, like this. Then you come to styles this way. Go to styles, click on styles. Then, as you can see, background overlay. Click on background type, color. Then you select the color. As you can see the colors. So now I'll be making use of a particular color type, but first let me change the text color. So if you want to go back editing the text, you click on this pen here, edit heading. Click on it this way. It takes you back to editing. As you can see, edit heading. Just notice this this side here. So edit heading. If you click on this column, it says edit column. If you click on this, it says edit section. So we are working on the text parts. It says edit heading. So from the edit heading, we go to style. We're already in style. Like I said, style would have to do with everything that has to do with the text, the shape, the font, the whatever it is. So I'm changing the text color. From here I'm changing it to white. Then I'll be going back to change the background color to red. Let me see, red. So you click on edit section this way, go back to styles, go back to background overlay, then choose the color you want. This is red. This is red. Let me see. Okay, let me not make use of it. Let's use background. Then you click on color. Let's make use of the background. Okay, I think this is more clearer. So make use of the background rather than the background overlay. So the background, I'll be making use of red this way. Red. Okay, so this is for the heading. So I'll be adding this as like a tagline for my heading. Is a tagline for my heading. So how do you do that? You can just have it's still part of the heading. So you can just select an element. You can either create another structure for that particular element, or you add it within this section. Just watch the way I'll do that. You can drag the heading widget like this, add it beneath this one. So they are both housed under a section. So if I had created another structure like this, I can drag and drop the heading this way inside another section like this, but I want it to still be within that section. So I'll be removing this. So I dragged in another heading. So to edit this now, click on this pen this way, as you can have it. So what I copied, I'll be pasting it here, as you can see. Then I will align it to be in the middle. So the next thing is I'd like to change the color. And where do we do that? Styling. Style, like I said earlier, you change the color to, I'm changing mine to white. Change it to white. You can practicalize with these steps. You can just practicalize with everything I'm doing. So change to white, and I also like to italicize it this way. So you come to typography, you can change the font, do whatever it is you want to change. So the universal font I'll be using is Roboto Condensed. So I have to change every text to Roboto Condensed. Then the size, let me see, I can decide to make it smaller. Let me type in, I think 25 is good. 30, no, 30 is fair. So that is the size. The weight is the thickness, like boldening it. As you can see, it becomes lighter with the weight. So I want it at 600. I think it's good. 500, no, 600 is good for me. So transform, uppercase, lowercase. So that's it. Then the style, said I would like to italicize it, so italics this way. As you can see, it's as simple as that. So I think with that I'm done with my heading. So the next thing is adding the product pictures. So here it says 2 columns, 1 large picture to the left, 3 slide pictures to the right. So the first thing, like I said earlier, is create a structure this way. So, and what I have here says 2 columns, so that means you are creating a structure with 2 columns this way, this one, rather than, instead of choosing this, you pick this with 2 columns. So 1 large picture to the, that's product picture, 1 large picture to the left, 3 slide pictures to the right. So I'll be selecting this particular one, one picture will be here, and a slide, 3 picture slides will be here. So how do we add a picture here? Like I said earlier, for you to add any elements, you come here right at the top here, click on this hamburger menu. It takes you back to the elements or the widgets menu. So from here, whatever it is you need, you can search the widgets. So I need an image widget or image element here. Just type image this way. As you can see, this is it. Then you drag and drop like this, drag and drop. So I'll be adding an image here right now. So what next? You click on choose. Under the content, you click on choose image. Choose image very quickly. So I have most of my images already uploaded, but I'll be showing you guys how to upload an image. So this is the product I'm working on, this anti-theft bag. So to upload an image, you click on this upload files this way, then you click on select files. It takes you to your computer, either download screen. If you are using a Windows computer, it takes you to pictures or documents. So just try to navigate your way to wherever you have your product pictures saved. So mine, I have them in my download folder, as you can see. So I'm just trying to walk you through how to upload images. So let me upload this particular one. Just click on it this way, then open. It begins uploading. As you can see, if your internet is fast enough, then within seconds mine is uploaded already. So but this is not, I just use that to walk you guys through the process of uploading files on your page. So I already have it added to my gallery. So if I just wish to add it now, I just click on insert media. But I'm not making use of this particular image. I'll be using this one here, this particular one here. Then I will insert media this way. As you can see, it's been added to my page already. So that is that. And it says one large picture to the left, which I've done, 3 slide pictures to the right. So 3 slide pictures means we have to add a carousel, a slide picture. So and how do we do that? We add an element to this plus. We are always having a plus sign. This plus means an element should be added for us to work with. So and how do we add the elements? Like I said, you come to this hamburger button again. Whatever elements you want to make use of, you type it. There's a carousel element. If you can't find it easily, just type carousel. As you make use of the Elementor page builder, you get yourself familiar with so many elements that would blow your mind and increase your experience in building pages. So we have this way. So as you can see, I've added the carousel element. So now we have to include the images. It says this is what I have in mind to do. 3 slide pictures to the right. So I'm adding 3 pictures to this carousel. Carousel is like a list of images that are there to slide. They just keep sliding. So I'm adding 3 pictures now. Click on this this way on your media library. Then you see all the pictures you have on your inside your media library. So I'll be adding 3 images now. I'll be adding this first. I would be adding this, and I'll be adding this 3 images that way. Then you click on create. As you can see, the 3 images have been ticked. So you click on create a new gallery, then you have them, then insert gallery this way. They should appear. So we have them this way, guys. We have them this way. Slideshow. As you can see, they are sliding already. So you can change the image size here. It could be medium, large, but I'll be selecting medium large. Let me pick medium large this way. Is this big enough? Let me change it to large. Let me see this. Okay, select large. Slides to show. Let me say 2 at a time. 2 at a time this way. I think this is better. So it's no big deal, guys. Just follow my lead, follow my steps. So as you can see, so you have the picture sliding, and the slide can also edit the slide time. You can edit the slide time, but I'll show you guys where to do that. No need of arrows and dots, nothing. So additional option, let's see. So this is where you increase the slide time. Pause on interaction should be no. So whenever anyone hovers on the picture, it doesn't stop, it keeps scrolling. So autoplay speed, let me increase it to 10,000 for you guys to see. Let me see, is that 1,000? As you can see, it's faster now. If I input 1,000, it becomes a bit slower. If I input 5,000, it becomes more slower, as you can see. So I think 1,000 would be a good slide time. 1,000 is good. So 1,000 is good. Let's check the animation speed. Okay, this is the animation speed. I think this is good as well. Let's say 500. No, 1,000 is good. It's good that way. So style, they don't really have much. They have much to do here. No, we don't have much to do here with the styling. So the next thing is, this is the slide here. The next thing is the pricing. So we can either include the pricing on a new structure here beneath the product picture. We can either include it here or add it here, but in this case I'll be adding the prices here, or the price rather. So this is the way I would love to build my own landing page, the price. So how do you add the price? What you have to do is come to edit to this hamburger menu, click on it, then search for, it's already here, the heading widget, drag it and drop it beneath this. Just drop it beneath it like this, instead of me dragging and dropping here. I want it here. Let me close this. No, it should be here. I think my network is okay. Let's update and refresh quickly. Like I said earlier, at every point you have to update so you don't lose anything you've done. Very quickly, let me refresh. I don't know why. Let me quickly refresh.